What is up, everybody? It's time for some Damia action. It's one of my, ooh, we get a little spiky on spiky deck right here. Okay, I'll take that. We are playing Damia, Sultai Queen over here, playing against Grand Arbiter. So we've got Command Tower, Mana Crypt, Naturalize, a little mana heavy, not gonna lie, but, mana's the name of the game. Yeah, I'll keep. I'd like to have a little bit of card draw or something like that, but we will, I don't mind keeping that. I'd rather have more mana than not enough. So we're playing against Grand Arbiter. White spells cost one less to cast. Blue spells cost one less to cast. And our spells cost one more to cast. So our opponent's looking at getting his commander down next turn, on turn 2. That's a nice little start right there. Rampant growth. Okay, well we can get off to a pretty nice little start too. So let's get down Tropical Island. Let's get down Mana Crypt. Cast Rampant Growth. And we're okay on like black and green, blue and green, so let's get down a swamp. Pass the turn. Click OK. And we're playing Damia, so Death Touch, skip your draw step. Whenever at the beginning of your upkeep, if you have fewer than 7 cards, draw the difference. So I've enjoyed the games I've played with her. Also, on a side note, guys, I do have the deck list up on MTGOTraders.com, so if you want to check it out and maybe piece together some pieces or tweak it around, it is up there. It's also in the description link. So he blew up our Mana Crypt with a Dismantling Blow. That was a Dismantling Blow. Well, so let's get down. Let's get down Island. And we can naturalize right now to blow up his Soul Ring, but he's got an Ancient Tomb, so I'm hoping maybe we can stick a, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe he doesn't have a lane drop for the turn. We can definitely mana leak his commander, or at least try to. Alright, I bet he's going to feel silly if he didn't make the lane drop this turn. I've done that before. Let's see if he makes the... Yep, there you go. I've done that before. Hang in there, King Ritz, man. Yeah, I'm not hating on him. I've done that before, man. That's one of the saddest lane drops you can ever make is dropping that in. Well, I guess it was Rashidian port, so maybe he knew what he was doing, but it's still pretty funny. And we may go ahead and just naturalize right now. So let's blow. I'm gonna go after the let's go after the Soul Ring. We're going to tap the Tropical Island. Demonic Tutor. Okay. So let's get down Command Tower. Yeah, let's get down Command Tower, and I want to get into some fast mana, so while our opponent's going shields down, let's go ahead and fire this Demonic Tutor off. And let's get into... Mana Crypt's been blown up. I want to see if we can't stick a quick Damia, so let's get into a Mana Vault. So if he goes for his commander, our commander's going to cost 1 more, it's going to cost 8. I'm going to use 1 to cast Mana Vault, so we're looking at 3, 4, 5, 6. And he does have the... Well, it depends on how he taps. Artifact and enchantment spells, your opponent's cost 2 more to cast, okay. And then he can sack it to destroy target artifact or enchantment. Alright, we're getting locked down with the Shredding Port right now. Sire of Stagnation. Okay, let's get down the Harbor. Cast the Mana Vault. We're looking at 1, 2, 3. That'll give us 4. Maybe we'll make him to use the Aura of Silence. Force him to use it. And then pass the turn. Now if he doesn't, we're going to be able to get down Damia next turn. He may activate it during our upkeep, though. Okay, he's getting down Grand Arbiter, so our spells do cost 1 more. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll get Sunken Ruins, that'll be 9 mana. So we can still get into Damia. See if he doesn't activate Aura. No, we're not going to pay 4. Got my fingers crossed. Alright, we get it through. Okay, so let's play Sunken Ruins. Let's go and get some Damia action. He's got one, maybe he's got a Force of Will in his hand or something. So let's go and tap this Mana Vault. 1, 2, 3. We need to do Sultai colors, green, and then 2 more. So we got Damia coming in hot. Now let's see if he has a Path or Swords. I feel he'll fire it off now if he does. Nope, does not. Okay, we should be good to go as far as removal goes. Now our spells cost 1 more to cast. So we have a Sky Shroud Claim and a Sire of Stagnation. So we're going to draw up to 7 next turn, but we can at least get down Sire. To kind of not put some pressure on, but you know, that those 2 cards from Sire of Stagnation really adds up. He's a pretty good card, man. You know, he doesn't have standard impact or modern impact, but Commander, man, he puts in some work. Ooh, Wrath of God. Okay, man. Okay, so Damia is going to cost 7, 9. Yeah, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a Sky Shroud Claim that we can get going. So if we tap, pay 4 to untap, we'll not have, yeah, we'll go and leave it tapped for right now, no. Deal 1 damage, go to 39. Let's get down Sky Shroud. So let's get into, we're okay on black mana. Let's get into, well, actually, no, we're okay on blue-green mana. Let's grab an Overgrown Tomb and Breeding Pool. We're going to pay 2 life on both. Get down Solemn. No, it costs 6, excuse me. Forgot the Aura of Silence. Man, I always forget about that card. And then pass the turn. Yeah, I always forget that, you know, it sits over there like an enchantment, like it's O-Ring, and I forget that it always costs 2 more to cast. Excuse me, bro. I'm going to mute the mic super quick. Okay, our opponent gets into some Thran Dynamo. Let's get our command zones. We're getting to the part where we're getting a bunch of stuff out onto the battlefield. So let's get our command zones a little bit smaller. Now, as far as how much mana we've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Damia is going to cost 9, so we're going to have to pay 4 to untap Mana Vault. Or we can just try and stick a Sire of Stagnation. Ooh. Oh. 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 Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's only darkness every day. Oh. Armageddon. Yep. Alright, man. Oh, brutal, man. No, we don't have any mana to pay for that. Get into Brainstorm. Didn't really do much. Pass the turn. Yeah, there's... Okay, so as far as Magic cards that I have a really big distaste for. So, number 1 is Winter Orb. I don't like Winter Orb. I just feel like it just leads to an unfun game of Magic. Like, it just... You kind of get beat down into submission playing against Winter Orb. And then at a solid number 2 behind Winter Orb is Armageddon. Destroy all lands. It is... I don't know. It's just one of those cards in Magic. Like, if they never printed it, like, I think I'd be perfectly fine. Like, I would never lose sleep at night wondering, like, are they ever going to print a card that blows up everybody's lands? I hope they do. No sane person. Well, there are some crazy Magic people that sounds pretty good too. Like our opponent. But, yeah, Armageddon Clog is definitely on top of the card that I don't like. I don't enjoy very much. But, you know, that's not me being salty. That's just me kind of just getting out there that, I don't know. Maybe the Magic world would be a better place without Armageddon. We had some nice little flow going right there, though. Get into Temple, the one land that doesn't help us at all. Oh man, that Armageddon was brutal. Feel like it's like the pie in the face. Like you don't even expect it, and it just hits you so hard. Now, as far as what we got going on, if we don't get into one more land, may just go ahead and just have to chalk this one up as a loss. That was I feel like Armageddon. It would be like casting a spell. Well, not casting a spell. Let's say you're racing and somebody just takes the wheels off of your vehicle, and then you're left sparking down the road. Like you're still driving technically on a technicality, but you're not really driving good, and that's what we're doing right now. We're just there's no tires on this vehicle, and we're just about to come to a complete stop. Okay, let's see. Misty, okay, it's a little bit of an out. So let's go ahead and while he's tapped out, we're going to fire this Misty off. Get into Underground Sea. Yeah, I'm just going to fire it off, see what we can get into. Oh yeah, and it costs one more. Never mind. I forgot about the Grand Arbiter clause. So now we need to draw into one more land. But that's gotta feel so good on his side of the board to cast an Armageddon and watch us just sitting here struggling to breathe now. It's kind of like the evil villain in a Bond movie who's just sitting there, just like, "Aha! Have you taken enough yet?" Oh yeah, let's get the port going too. Why not? While we're at it, let's get the port going so that way we can die 2 damage at a time. Yeah, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go and scoop this one up, man. I have had enough. Good game, man. I may go and post this. There may be a few Armageddon fans out there who like to see the world burn, so I'll probably go and post this up. So, all right, guys, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.